Well, good morning, everyone. Well, at least good morning here in Thailand. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and we are heading across the Ping River to the Worarat Market, otherwise known as Chinatown, because, as you well know, because of the thumbnail, it's Chinese New Year. So we're gonna go see what's going on. Apparently I read in the news that there was all kinds of parades and things going on early in the morning over here for the Chinese New Year, so we will find out. It's very quiet so far. So for those of you who are very familiar with Chiang Mai, you'll know exactly where I'm at. So here is a view to the left at the beautiful Ping River, which a lot of you I'm sure are very familiar with. And then as I pan across, you will see Chinatown straight ahead and Worarat Market. Never can say that correctly, but it's close. Here is the other side of the Ping River. Now I'm sure last night there was a lot going on here because I think there was a lot of festivities last night for Chinese New Year. But this is the big day. This is the day where everybody is celebrating the Chinese New Year here in Chiang Mai. So we're gonna go across the Ping River and see what's going on this early in the morning. And I'm going to guess by the silence that I hear, not a whole lot at this moment, but we'll find out together. And by the way, here's another view off to the side, just so you could see what it looks like today. A little smoky, as you could see. There's actually a mountain right there. Whoops, I went too far with my finger. But anyway, it's right over there. You can just barely see it, but I don't even think the camera can pick it up. But yeah, that's kind of how smoky it is. Notice the sky, you can't really see it too well. That's the start of the smoky season, unfortunately. Hello everyone, how goes it? Hanwei, hello. And Sawadee Kap, Roger, how you doing? All right, I'll take you up the steps and I'll give you guys a good aerial of everything before we go down in the thick of things. All right, let's go all the way to the top. I'm usually up this early, but just not out this early. All right, so here we are at the top. Good morning, Jazzy, my colors. So here is a look of what's going on so far. So this road, which is a busy road, is open, and then they have it blocked off where you can normally go into Chinatown. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. You can see that it is going to be cranking up here in a little bit, and we'll go to the other side. This is the other side of the road. Hey James, hi, just going down to the parade. Hope you're well. See you soon, James. All right, James, hope to run into you. So here's a look at the other side. And let's go across and get into the meat of it. Hey there, Joe, no problem. Glad you're here. Maybe I'll run into you too. All right, here we go. So right now it's rather quiet. Let's go see what kind of decorations and events are going on down here. Now, again, I read before I came all the way over here that it started at 7:30. It's 8, so we'll just assume they're using Thai time and things are going to be a little delayed. At least I can walk around easy though. That's kind of nice. Okay, so let me give you guys a look left, look right here. As soon as this car moves. All right, so this is what's going on down this road. Not a whole lot at the moment, but there's a lot of vendors. They do have it blocked off where traffic can't get through. That truck that just went by probably has one of these booths or, aha, there is a show. I see it. So we're gonna head that way now. I hear music and people waving stuff. Either they're practicing or it's the real thing. Yeah, I was surprised to see that the schedule of events started so early in the morning because Chiang Mai is not really known to be a morning town, and the tourists stay up late at night partying, so they're usually not first thing in the morning type people, but lo and behold, it's early. Hey there, Christopher Harris, watching with my daughter Abby from Florida. Well, thank you for watching from Florida. We get a lot of Floridians watching on this, which is cool because I'm a Floridian. Mount Dora, Florida. All right, yep, there's definitely a show going on down here. I'm hurrying. One motorcycle got through. And the selfie station, but we're gonna go right down the middle. All right, hear the music. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to talk a lot while this music's going at the end. Otherwise, YouTube will copyright strike this video to death because more than likely that's copywritten music that they're playing. But I can give you guys a good shot at what's going on. Apparently, some of these people think nobody's coming through. All right, so anyway, as you can see, there's not a big crowd here as of yet. Again, early in the morning. And let me see how close I can get you guys. Oh yeah, they're practicing. They're not in full attire. That was just a practice. Yeah, that wasn't the real deal. Oh well, at least I can get you up here to see what it was gonna be. So here it looks like is their main stage. I am at Chinatown in Chiang Mai. Just so you know there, Martin Roach. All right, well, looks like that's the end of that till the real one happens. People are already ready to watch, as you can see. Probably desperate for some entertainment at this point. So we'll go walk around and see what else is going on so far. We'll circle back to this area. So as you can see, they got it all decked out in red. And if you didn't know, it's the year of the dragon, which of all the animals, I mean, that's a pretty cool one. At least that's not the year of the rat or the pig. It's the year of the dragon. That's kind of cool. Platinum Swords, first time in a while I catch a walking live video. Good morning, everyone. Hello, what's up? Glad to have you with us this morning or this evening, your time. I guess for Florida right now, it's what, 8 in the evening? Something like that. All right, now I know for a fact something will be going on down this road. Boom, always is. All right, so here is another one that's going to be cranked up here in a little while. Again, if you're just getting onto this, I had read that all the festivities started early this morning, like at 7:30. It's what's in the news. However, time is 8:09. Ain't a whole lot going on. Nice decor though. If people wanted to do their selfies, it's a good time to do it. So by the way, if you're not familiar with this part of Chiang Mai, it's called Chinatown. It's a place where you can do a lot of shopping. If you're a tourist, you can buy a lot of souvenirs and things here in Chinatown. There's many other places in Chiang Mai you can buy souvenirs, but this is one of them, and it's not that far from Old City. You could easily walk here. Old City, if you're not familiar with that term, is like downtown Chiang Mai, so you can easily walk here from there. Wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. So anyway, this is usually a happening, bustling road, and it will be later on today. There's usually cars driving down it, so it's kind of nice that they have it all blocked up. But yeah, everything here, I'll take you guys through and show you what this place is all about until some things start happening. So this is inside the shopping area. I have to kind of talk a little lower because it's quiet right now. So this is where you can do all kinds of shopping, anything from everyday items. Like in this section, this is where a lot of locals will do their shopping. So we'll take a slow stroll through here, just so you guys got an idea of what it's like. So apparently this is the candy section, which would be my wife's favorite section. Not sure that that's candy. It's something else. Sawadee krap. Kun sabai mai. All right, so, and you can see other areas here. It's like a maze. I've been lost in these areas before. Let's see if we can go up the stairs. I can give you guys an aerial view in here. Tennessee, what's up, Dennis? Sawadee krap. All right, so here is a better look at what's going on in this one. Now, these buildings are all over the place, so they all look about the same. They got all, most of the vendors are going to be down there below. And during the day when things are really cranked up, the second level will be packed out as well, full of things, just so you can see. And this is, again, Chinatown. Now, I wouldn't know the difference between a Chinese product and a Thai product, even though I live here, unless I looked at the writing on the package. So, we don't cook a lot either. So I don't know exactly what all's here, because I have never really shopped here. Here's another aerial of the produce and other goods. As you can see, this isn't a tourist area. This is the area where locals come to buy stuff for their day. Now you know. So we're gonna go back over here to the steps, come on back down. By the way, you gotta love the little things that are Thailand that I take for granted. So you got an escalator. It doesn't work. You gotta just step down it just like regular steps. Excuse me. Katot. Kap. Now the fun part, how do we get in here and how do I get out of here? All right, we're gonna go past the pork rinds. We'll go down this aisle. Everybody's wearing red today. If I would have thought, oh, we can go to the left. If I'd have thought through it, maybe I should have wore something red today. Oh well. Let's see where we're gonna end up coming out at. You can easily get lost here. And by the way, if you look across the street, you can see another building exactly like this one, set up exactly the same way. All right, so to the left, these are where all the vendors are gonna be later on when they finally open up, which again, everything is supposed to be starting right now. Oh well, that got thrown out. You could see some of the Chinese characters on this yellow sign and some of the other ones. You can see the difference. That one in the red up there at the top, now that's Thai. The one below it in yellow, that is going to be Chinese script. Just so you know the difference. It's a big difference in the writing. Okay, and since nothing's going on here, we'll take you in here and show you another one of these buildings and what's back here. It's kind of fun to see all the things going on back here. I've seen eels and different fish for sale in some of these places, and all kinds of things that you don't normally see if you live in a Western country. So it's kind of fun to see. There's a little breakfast place right here. And then there's just a dark alleyway beside it. And if I look to the right, there's another dark alleyway with things down there towards the end. These are the things that make Thailand cool though. Things are so different. And some of the smells every now and then are not pleasant, by the way. Most of the time it is. So this is another huge area of buying things. Later on, this place will be packed. I see something through that entrance over there I'm going to check out. We read, Steve Mahoney, I would expect Chinatown to be expanding, given the influx of Chinese condo owners. They're very active in the expat property market right now. Yes, they are. That's the truth. I was just at a realtor's office the other day, and yeah, they have a lot of Chinese buyers at the moment. Yeah. See what's going on at the end of this. Sawadee Krap. I always love calligraphy. Looks like art to me. Yeah, I agree. I have Chinese tattoos on me. I got those a long time ago. If I'd have known I was going to live in Thailand, I think I would have picked Thai script, but whatever. All right, so here's some side street that I just ended up on. There's a place that people are eating breakfast. As you can see, the lady over there in the red, dressed up all in her Chinese gear for the day. You're gonna hear a lingering cough. Kendall and I have both been trying to fight the same cold for like 3 weeks for me, a month for her. Just can't get rid of it. If you are planning on moving here to Thailand, you will have a time where you get a lot of sicknesses, but then it gets better and it gets down to maybe once or twice a year. Roy, Chiang Mai, yes. As a matter of fact, we were in Chiang Mai twice in January. We ran a race there, and a running race, and we stayed another time just for fun. My wife and I really like Chiang Mai. Love that area. Golden Moon, the youngest Lunar New Year. Well, she's in a good mood. Lunar New Year, don't be so ignorant. Okay. Not sure what you mean by that. You can elaborate if you would like. I would love to hear the rest of this. So the big question, what are your Thailand Super Bowl plans? Oh, is there a Super Bowl coming up? Had no clue. Really, I don't. Once you live over here for a while, you quit watching the news in the US and you start forgetting about all that kind of stuff. I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl, let's just put it that way. These things happen, you start drifting away from your home country, which I'm not gonna say is a bad thing, because it really makes your life more normal where you're at. So we've been here, it'll be 3 years in March. And I gotta say, it was a rough road for the first 6 to 8 months because it was COVID time. And everything else, but we're used to it now. Hello everyone, moving to Thailand, Chiang Mai to live next Saturday. Oz, that's awesome, man. Lomo, did the fireworks keep you awake last night? Me? No. The wife? Absolutely. Well, at least periodically. She was telling me this morning how I missed all the fireworks. But I took a Benadryl last night before I went to bed. Needless to say, I was knocked out. I was done, which sounds like it was a good thing since it was fairly loud last night. I did wake up once or twice and I did hear it. So I knew it happened, but I slept through 99% of it. Well, I never heard any more about that don't be ignorant Lunar New Year thing, so I guess he got scared. All right, well, they're not keeping time very well, at least as far as the published schedule goes. We're gonna go back out to the main part and see if the shows have started or what's going on. Everybody was sitting down there ready for it to go. Nothing. So there it is at the very end of the road. That's where all the magic's supposed to be happening, and it still looks like it's a empty stage. Come on, Thailand, let's go. Packed and ready. Oh yeah. These days leading up into your departure date are going to be the longest days of your life. I'm kind of envious of how excited you must be to move over here. Norman Ward, hello. And yes, you're right, good morning. Yep, it is 8:21 in the morning. It feels fantastic out. A little smoky, as you can tell from the sky. You can't even see much of the clouds. Or not the clouds, but I meant the blue sky. That's what you can't see a lot of. So if you're new and didn't see our first lap around here, so there's things going on over here to the left. Well, actually, there's nothing going on, but there will be sooner or later. And then we have this main area here where it looks like it's the main epicenter, and the big stage is down there at the back. So we're gonna walk through the center. Ah, Norman, you're already in Thailand, awesome. Sarah was thinking of going downtown myself to have a look myself, but it seems quite empty still. Yeah, you might want to wait. Let me read some of the ones I've missed. Good morning from, oh, good morning to you. Have you visited Bali? No, not yet. And doggone it, Govinda, here we go with the durian again. Govinda's been trying to have me try that durian now for a while. I ain't eating that nasty stuff. He starts a durian conversation going. Apparently, a lot of people either love durian, hate durian, or just like talking about durian. I'm in the hate category, and I've never had it. Just don't want it. It smells like a dirty foot. Though feta cheese, which I really love, smells like a dirty foot as well. All right, so they blocked this off. This was, if you've been with us for a while, we were in this area. They now have it gated up, which means it's probably some VIP ticket thing that they have. And you can see the stage over there at the end. And again, things are supposed to start at 7:30 according to what I read. You're trying to do me a favor, I see. You're so kind. 8:23 and we still have nothing, but that's okay. All right.
One like that?
Sure, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Well, I tell you what, this does beat coming here when it's absolutely packed out and you can barely move, because then you can't see anything except for the people right in front of where I'm holding the camera. So that's a good thing. At least you can see what's going on. I may have to come out here later and see what it looks like when it gets kicking into high gear. So we're going to make a right again, show you that area for people who are just tuning in. Again, the temperature feels great out here. Sun will be out soon enough and roast everyone. It's just now transitioning from the cooler months to where it's getting hot. Yes, I do like mangosteen, that's for sure. Now, do I go out and actively buy it? No, but if I'm somewhere and they have mangosteen, I will eat it. Oh, tell you what, we'll go down here a little bit and then I want to circle back for something. So it looks like the only thing, it is getting busier. I am going to say that. First lap I took around here, there wasn't very many people. Now they're starting to come out of the woodwork. And we're going to go back this way for a minute and cut down one of these back areas. If I remember correctly, if I make a right up here is where they sell some very exotic, in my opinion, sea creatures. We'll put it that way. I know it's food, but some of them are pretty wild. See if they're out yet. Nope, it may be on the other side of the road. I just know it's on this particular aisleway. All the vendors getting ready for their day. Hopefully you guys hear me okay. I'm talking very low because it's quiet. Jan from Chicago, what's up? Kendall's stomping ground, my wife. Actually, she's from Hoopeston, which is about an hour and a half south of Chicago, near a place called Danville. Ooh, this smells delicious. What are they doing? Whatever it is, it's these things. Yeah, that smells delicious. I've never had one. There's so many foods I have not had here in Thailand yet. All right, I think it's down this other aisle, but on the same row, meaning another building, this one over here. That's what I want to show you. Yep, this is it. I see them moving around already. So yeah, if you, let's say you were in the mood for a good eel, you know, for breakfast, let's say, this is where you come to buy it. Phew. Okay, I'm not a seafood fan. It reeks right now. So you got some Sawadee krab, kun sabay di mai. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but did that not look delicious? Is that not some stuff you would want for breakfast? Maybe some of those frogs cooked up real nice with a few soft-shelled turtles on the side and a few eels. Mmm, delicious. First time I saw that, I thought she was selling pets. And then I realized, oh no, they eat them. All right, we're back out here where we started. So Ping River over here to the left. Big part of Thailand, or excuse me, big part of Chiang Mai is the Ping River. Very popular. Unfortunately, it's never clear. It's always about this color. I'm gonna cough again. And here is a look there. If it wasn't for the smoky season, it would probably be a beautiful day today. But with the overcast, no. Let me read some of the comments here. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Yeah, I love turtles, so I wouldn't be eating one. I had a pet turtle once. Let's see, Stairmaster Andrews, good day. Hi from Australia, new to your channel. I love Chiang Mai, spent 4 to 6 months there each year during our winter. Yeah, that's a great place to spend your winter. Surprised you ever want to go back. But then again, I haven't been to Australia, so I have heard nothing but good things about Australia, except I have heard, well, 2 things. One, pretty much every bit of wildlife there will kill you. And the other thing I know about Australia, or at least that I've been told, is it's expensive. So those are the 2 things that I know about Australia. Hence why I haven't booked any tickets to Australia yet. Could be wrong. So here's a look at the action going on. I'm trying not to cough, it's gonna happen. I've been trying to beat this cold now for 3 weeks. Here's a look at the traffic, or lack thereof. This isn't really traffic. There's a monk crossing the street. By the way, if you're not familiar, these red trucks over here, they're called song taos, which means 2 rows. They do come in different colors, which this is a great example. There's a red one, there's a white one, there's a yellow one, behind the yellow one is a blue one. It all means something different about where they go. I'm only familiar with the red ones. They take you around locally. I think the other colors, they have different destinations. Some are farther than the others. And the way it works, you hail it just like you would a taxi, and you tell them where you're going. Either they're going that way and they will take you for a set fee or negotiated fee, or they're not going that way and they tell you they're not going that way and you have to try another one. But anyway, you can see how popular they are here in Chiang Mai. They're everywhere. The other things we have, tuk-tuks, of course, but those are basically for tourists. You're going to find them in all the tourist areas. They do tend to charge a little bit more. However, if you try actively negotiating with them, you'll get that price down to where it's fairly reasonable. So don't ever take their first amount they give you. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a negotiator. Don't like it a whole lot. But I think I've only been in a tuk-tuk once in 3 years, and that was when I was doing a live stream. I have been on them before, but those were other visits to Thailand before I moved here permanently. So again, just in case you're new to tuning in right now, this all was supposed to start at 7:30 this morning. It said parade and live show, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, let me make sure I wake up early, get all the way over here so I don't miss that stuff. Only we're on Thai time. It ain't started yet. Either that or whoever wrote that article about things were happening early in the morning weren't telling the truth. Who knows? It's still a beautiful time here in Chiang Mai. Love it here. If you are planning on moving here, it's great. The only downer I can even say is the smoky season, which is upon us, unfortunately. And you know, you have to make some adjustments or maybe spend some time down in the islands of Thailand, which, ooh, that would be just so horrible to have to spend time in the islands for about 2 to 2.5 months. If you're wondering when it does get better, it's usually around the mid-April. And the worst, like last year, would be the end of April. Let me read some of the things here. Tuk-tuks aren't comfortable. No, they're not, Beverly. You're right. I have never seen an electric tuk-tuk, but I would love to see one because they're usually loud, spit out a bunch of black smoke. They have like 0 shocks, so you feel every bump, at least on the one I was on. Again, I don't take them very often, but I see a lot of tourists on them and they're bouncing around. Again, welcome to Chinatown, which is in Chiang Mai. Apparently some VIPs here, check it out. We got an all black Mercedes with what looks like a Chinese flag on the front. So someone of some sort of interest must be here. The cops are over here to the right. And here is that car. Who knows? Maybe it's Kendall in there, my wife. Maybe that's her Grab driver. All right, so we're gonna go down again and see if anything's going on the main stage. Again, Chinatown, so you will see, like I'm gonna show you up there in the yellow, you will see Chinese script, and if you look up there where it's red, you will go back to the Thai script, so you can see the difference in the script there, just so you know. If you're not familiar with Thai script, you may think, oh, either all this is in Chinese or all this is in Thai. No, two different scripts. Beverly, you love this area. Well, that's good. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I just really never have a need to come here unless I'm showing, you know, everyone around on a video or I have guests staying and then I come down here. Other than that, I don't know of anything that I would do here necessarily. It's a cool area though. Okay, it doesn't look like anything's going on the stage, but we'll go down there and see what they're doing now. I'm a very punctual person. I love things to be right on the money, which is a big hurdle for me to overcome when I moved here because things are done on Thai time. Now, the funny thing is I figured that I'm used to Central America. Everybody is late. So I figured things would be the same way here. And what I found out is they're not late. A lot of them are actually early, like for appointments and things. However, today that is not the case. We are late, at least according to the published schedule. Yeah, Beverly, you're right. We've done some shopping here for some hard to find items, and everyone says, oh, you need to go down to that market to find it right around here. It's just like finding a needle in a haystack, though, to find a particular business. Man, there's just so many little shops everywhere, as I showed you all earlier when we went in some of those buildings. So they got a scene, it looks like from Chiang Mai on the screen. I don't know if that was last night. We'll get closer and find out. We'll get all the way up there. Black car is Chinese embassy. Oh, well, thank you. There you go. See, it was somebody of interest. All right, so of course they had to play the copywritten music as soon as I get close. So now I'm going to be turning around. But anyway, it just looks like they're showing a scene of downtown Chiang Mai. I don't know when that was. Maybe it was last night, maybe it wasn't. But there's still nothing going on down this way, so we're gonna head back the other way. I was all happy because they weren't playing any music, and as soon as I get right up there beside it, boom. Which, if you're wondering why I would care, it's because of YouTube's copyright strikes. So we'll just get away from that music. So there's if you walk around, which is the best way to see Chiang Mai, when you look down all these back alleys, there's businesses hiding everywhere around here. That's why you could walk around for years and probably never even see everything there is to see just in the downtown area of Chiang Mai. It's crazy. I just did a video which apparently nobody watched. My last video, it didn't do too well. It says I met the Prime Minister, but at the end of it I did a restaurant review on a place that apparently is super popular around here, and I didn't even know about it. But anyway, we went there and I did a review on that. But it's funny, when I did that video, I put the thumbnail of me with the Prime Minister thinking, oh, people click on this one, I'm with the Prime Minister. Nobody cared. It's kind of funny. Australia is expensive, but our wages are high, so it works out in the end. Guess our wildlife is cute and cuddly until they tear your face off. Yep, spiders and snakes aren't too friendly. Yeah, spiders and snakes. I don't like spiders, my wife doesn't like snakes. It's a bad combo. Bad combo. And then we heard if you go to New Zealand, there are no snakes, which the wife likes. Wow, I think we hit a new record, 53 people on. For me, that is a new record, so welcome everyone. And as soon as I say that, it goes down to 51. Now that's funny. Okay, I'll quit saying stuff. We're gonna walk right down the middle of this. So anyway, it's starting to pick up here, a lot more people here, and I'm sure it's just gonna get more and more until this place is so packed up. It looks so warm in Southeast Asia. It is warm. Where are you at? Wait, let me remember what month this is. This is February. Okay, so yeah, it's freezing everywhere. Oh, I know these guys. Hey, what's up?
How are you? How
Good.
are you?
Live stream, sorry, but hey, I just wanted to say hey to you guys.
Hi to the live stream. Happy Chinese New Year.
I haven't seen them in like 2 years, so I had to say hi to them. Not often you run into people you know in downtown Chinatown. All right. All right, so if you were jonesing for some elephant pants, which I know, all the tourists lose their mind for the elephant pants when they get here to Chiang Mai. It's like they've never seen fabric that had a elephant foot on it. Well, here it is. It's 59 baht for a pair of pants. At least that's what it looks like, or 80 baht for shorts. For whatever reason, they're more expensive. And that's really cheap. It's like $1.50. You could have yourself some elephant pants. Let me give you a pro tip here. If you didn't want to look like a tourist, you don't wear those. If you want to look like a tourist and have all the people charge you more because they know you're a tourist because you're wearing those pants, wear them. Let me read some of the comments here. Hello, Tony. Hey, what's up, Rob? Good morning. About time you got up. Oh, actually, it's your evening. Sorry, you should be up already. Never mind. It's my morning. Anthony Shot. Hi, Tony. Another Tony here in EV to be booked via Grab. The blue songtails go past my house all the way to Lamphun. Yeah, I figured those the ones that are different colors other than red go a lot farther. Luckily, I've never had to use one, because I have a motorcycle and a car, so I'm not that familiar with how all that works. So yeah, there's streets, by the way, all over the place. Rob, you've been kind of quiet here lately. I've done a lot of live streams and haven't seen you, Rob. Where you been? We met Rob. He's one of our subscribers, and he was here in Chiang Mai, and he was nice enough to take Kendall and I out to eat. I think, if I remember correctly, we were at Duke's, which is our favorite restaurant here in Chiang Mai. And no, it's not a Thai restaurant. You can get good Thai food everywhere, but it was... Duke's is like the most, where you can get good American, I'd say Western food. Let's just put it in the Western category there. Wolf Chin just moved to Chiang Mai. What's the best resource to find condo rental? Airbnbs are so cheap for monthly. Wondering if that's just better to do that than sign a lease. Well, if you are trying to find property and you do want to sign a lease, I would say there's a website called Thailand Property. Just do a Google search for Thailand Property and you'll find a site called Thailand Property. It may be .com or whatever the ending is. It'll be green. Anyway, just go on there and you can find all kinds of stuff. Another thing you could do is contact Alice with Indigo Chiang Mai Realty. She's one of our favorite realtors here, and you just ask her your questions. She can help you. Hey, Dennis, thank you very much. Money for Tony to get his own pair of elephant pants. You really, Dennis wants me to get a pair of the elephant pants. Dennis, you hate me, don't you? You really want me to wear that? Do you know what happens, Dennis, to people who wear those things? They immediately are flagged as a tourist. Actually, I'm flagged as one right now for being a Westerner, Farang, holding a camera up like this is my first time here. Hey, Rob, thank you very much. Wow. Thanks a lot, Rob. You got me all choked up, apparently. Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you very much, Rob LA. Really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Right?
Yeah. I remember.
I've been seeing your content lately about the hotels and everything.
Yes.
Remarkable, man. Remarkable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you. I like your shirt.
Thank you. I bought it from here.
Did you really?
Good price.
Good. So how are you liking Chiang Mai?
It's decent enough. You know, I'm better than most places. I can definitely say that. But it's still growing on me. I've only been here for about 8 months, so you know it's living and learning.
Yep.
Many lessons. Yes.
Yeah. Once you really know the place like the back of your hand, it starts feeling like home.
Indeed.
But yeah.
I like that.
And
man.
again, if you ever have a question or anything, if you go on our YouTube page and you go to the About, my email's there, so you can always email.
Yes.
So yeah, so I met you at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, near Chiang Mai Ram Hospital.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
I remember it, and you said you'd watch the channel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
We're on a live stream right now, so no. That's good. I just want to let you know that you're talking to a bunch of people all over the world.
Hello, world. Okay.
So what is your name, by the way?
I have many names, but you can call me H. It's
H.
Pesos on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just go by H.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we're going to keep walking around, but it's good to see you again.
Perfect. Okay, likewise. Hopefully I'll pass cross again.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Okay. Have a good one, man.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you. Okay, goodbye, world. Okay. All right. Hey, keep it up, man. Keep it up.
All right, man. Thank you.
We need you.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, let me read some of the comments here. I have moved from Bangkok for about 13 years now. Chiang Mai has always been the best place to live. I hope you love it here. Yes. Thanks for showing around. Have a nice... Oh, well, thank you very much there, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I had met that guy, I guess it's been about 4 or 5 months ago at a 7-Eleven, and he said, oh man, I watch your channel. You helped me move here. And he's a really nice guy, and boom, ran into him again. So hopefully he's enjoying Chiang Mai. That's why I gave him my email, is if there's something he's needs information about or something, and any of you could contact me. It's our email is on YouTube. There's a section there called About, and if you click on that, you'll see my email address, which is just TonyAtsc@yahoo.com. So it's not even that difficult, and it really means Tony at SC for South Carolina. It's my old one that I had before we moved here. So that's, if you were wondering what TonyAtsc is, Tony at SC for South Carolina. Any tip on where to park your car when visiting Chinatown? Oh, goodness, no. I mean to tell you, good luck with parking. I'd say park far away and walk. I got you. Sash, I got you. I'm going to show you. Just give me like 5 minutes to get there, and I'll show you. Something's going on. Kendall, don't let me forget in case I ADD and don't show them where to park. What's going on? It's behind me. No, there's nothing behind me. I don't know what's going on. Things are getting loud though. Oh, we start yelling at this point. All right, so let's go check the main stage and see if anything's going on. All right, so parking. If you're hopefully familiar with Chiang Mai because you're here, there's the Ping River, which is, it has a bridge going that you can walk across, going straight into straight into Chinatown. If you can park over there and then walk across that bridge, you should do just fine. That's the way Kendall and I park close here without being on this side of the Ping River where all the traffic is. So just park on the other side of the Ping River and take that little bridge across. So Sash, I hope that helps you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about though when we get down here. All I gotta do is turn right and you can see it. Again, thank you Dennis and Rob LA for your contributions to the channel. We really appreciate it. It makes getting out here early in the morning and doing all this really worthwhile, but I guess you can't see it from here. Anyway, the Ping River is over this way, and on the other side, you can park at different places and then walk across the bridge. That's the easiest way I could tell you to park here, because, down this way is going to be Old City, and that's even worse. Old City's bad, this area is bad for parking. I take my motorcycle because you can park it anywhere, which is very convenient. But check out this view. It's pretty cool. Right there. My love for Chiang Mai has never changed from childhood until now. Jan, I hear you. We didn't know, we saw it for the first time 3 years ago, but I get it. I fell in love with Thailand in Rayong in 1990. I was in Rayong and Bangkok and Pattaya because the Marines brought me here. Thank goodness, otherwise I may never have been to Thailand and known how awesome it really is. I wondered when I was in the Marines why everyone was so excited when we were leaving Japan and they said, oh, we're going to Thailand, it's the greatest place ever. And I couldn't even have shown you Thailand on a map back in 1980 or 90. So yeah, I love it too. That's my point. So still nothing going on over here. Who knows when it actually begins? You can't believe what's published anymore. For all of those new to joining, right now it's, let's see, 8:52. Everything was supposed to start at 7:30. And no, it didn't start. Maybe it's because no one was really here to watch anything. Who knows? The tourists are coming out now. They're starting to wake up. They got the red on. And again, the weather is really nice. Hey, Kendall, can you tell that's my wife. Kendall, can you tell everybody what the temperature is in both Fahrenheit and Celsius? And what the high is too, if you wouldn't mind, just so they have an idea. My wife always watches from home, so if I need anything, she can research it for me and put it on the screen for you guys. Her name on here is I think it's Kendall in Thailand. So if you see that, you know it's her. All right. And if you're not familiar with Chiang Mai, you will have 7-Elevens everywhere, and you may be like, big deal, 7-Eleven, who cares? You see 7-Elevens everywhere in the United States. It's different here. 7-Eleven is what you always want to go to find food, drinks, and everything, because it's about all they got, and they're everywhere. And they have just about everything you would need. They're a lot more robust than, let's say, the ones you would find in the United States by far. So 7-Eleven, great place. You need bug repellent? Go to 7-Eleven. You need to fill up a get more time on your phone, you can go to 7-Eleven. You need a rain poncho, go to 7-Eleven. I could go on and on, it's all there. Kendall, right now it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. High for today is supposed to be 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. Oh, not as hot as it has been. Well, that's good. Here comes the elephant pants everywhere. So yep, there's the 7-Eleven right there. 7-Elevens everywhere. And then I'll bring you guys out here to the Ping River one more time. Show you guys an aerial view of everything. Still early in the morning, not a whole lot going on. I thought that worked out pretty well when I saw on the news that everything happened in the morning, because I'm like, okay, everybody will be at home on a Friday night. Maybe they'll want to tune in and watch. 7 is the best place to break a... Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a great tip. Anytime you have 1,000 baht bill and you try to use it for a lot of, let's just say, smaller vendors, they act like they've never seen one, they can't take it. So it's a real pain. So what you do is anytime you're at 7-Eleven, you bring your thousands and you pay with that. So you're just buying, let's say, one 20 baht drink, pay with 1,000 baht. They don't give you any lip service about it. They always change it out. No problem. It's just how things work here. If I didn't tell you that, or he didn't tell you that, you'd figure that out on your own after a while when you're stuck with a bunch of thousands. And that's exactly what happens. You get here, you change your money, and they give you, let's say you did $400 US, for example, and they gave you baht. You're gonna have all these thousands and nobody wants to take it unless you go somewhere fancy or a bigger establishment. Since you retired, do you find yourself with too much free time? No. No, there's a lot of things that I do that you guys aren't even aware of. A lot of things, going out into the jungle. I go out there a lot. I'm going out there again Monday, and we do a lot of, how should I say the word this politically correct, helping the natives and helping people who are less privileged. Do a lot of reading glasses and distance glasses. We help people with those. So there's a lot of things we're doing out in the jungle. I don't put that on the channel. It's a whole different thing that I keep busy with here. I love it. I love helping other people. And the channel, that is the other thing that keeps me very busy here in Thailand, and go to church here. I play the drums for our church, and they keep me busy during the week, which, by the way, if you were interested in coming here and you were looking for a church to go to, they do have them here. The one I go to is called Refuge Church in Chiang Mai, Refuge Fellowship, Chiang Mai. And if you want to see one of the worst drummers you ever saw, just go to a Sunday service there and you'll see the worst drummer, which would be me. Right now I'm trying to learn how to play the piano. Yes, at 54, I'm trying to take up a new instrument. It's funny, even though I'm 54, I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh yeah, you're definitely 54. My birthday's in April, I'll be 55. I still feel like young. I know that was a random thought, but I'm like, well, I was thinking, am I too old to learn piano? But no. Hopefully not. Trying to learn a new language too, which is Thai. Chill Will, happy Chinese New Year wishing. Well, thank you very much, Chill Will. Same to you. And there's Kendall. All right, so it looks like nothing's going to happen here for a while. So the schedule just kind of got flushed down the toilet. Or it was just wrong. I don't know. You know, this is a really good place to do a shot if you were wanting to take a picture to send it back if you were visiting here, because it looks very, very Asian here. I know it seems weird to say because I'm in Asia and everywhere looks like Asia, but I don't know, this area here, just with all the signs and everything, looks very quintessential Asian. Looks cool. Never too old. I hear you. I debated for a while. I'm like, not too old yet. Now I may be too old to take up Muay Thai fighting. I think that career, if I wanted one, is come and gone. So by the way, if any of you are planning on moving here to Thailand, or to Chiang Mai or Thailand, whatever, and you do have some in-depth questions, you can always schedule a one-on-one video chat with me. You can go through the Buy Me a Coffee link, which is down in the description, and book it there. A lot of people have done that. I've tried to answer their questions for them and then, assist them as I can once they move here. Also, if you feel so inclined to donate to the channel, you could use Buy Me a Coffee. We do have merchandise. There's a link in our description from shirts. I'm wearing one right now, even though you can't see me, that we made for our channel, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, can you do a video on live-in caretakers for older people? Well, I will look into and try to figure out how to do a video for something like that. And they're called, and you're probably already familiar with this, but I don't know if they'd call them Maybons. That's somebody who takes care of the house, but I guess they take care of the people too. And then I tell you, just thinking out loud on that subject, there are a lot of properties here that would be perfect to rent that I've noticed if you were in that situation, because it's got a house and then it's got another little house right outside the door. There's a lot of homes that you can rent like that, so your caretaker can live in a separate place other than you and still be right there. So, interesting topic, so thank you. All right, guys, well, I guess it's gonna be a while. We'll be here all day trying to figure out when this thing's gonna start, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So for now, I'm gonna end this by saying, Kap Kun Kap, y'all be good.